Greetings, toy enthusiasts, and welcome to Toys and Tacarin. I'm your host, Tacarin Dace, and today we are having our first unboxing and review of the Nerf Modulus ECS 10. Alright, so now it's all laid out in front of us and we can see everything that came in the box. Now, being the first major release of the Modulus series, you can see that they included quite a few items with this blaster, starting with the main blaster itself and a 10-round banana mag. We also have a magazine storage stock, a small little tactical sight, one vertical grip, and the top and bottom rail barrel extension. I've been looking forward to having this. Alright, so first things first, how about we get some batteries in this bad boy and put it all together and see how it shoots. As you can see, the battery compartment is under the front grip of the blaster, and it takes 4 AA batteries. We have power. Get that case back on here. That's good to go. Our sight. Barrel extension. Yeah, feels like how the grip needs to go. And the stock. Man, that is wobbly. And let's load her up. Notice I didn't use the instructions at all. All right. Well, definitely first impressions, I'd have to say it is a very nice feeling blaster. Other than how, I don't know if you can see this, how wobbly this stock is. Even if you put a lot of shoulder pressure against that, it's gonna wiggle a lot. So there's our first not so Nerf. All right. Now for the first test firing. Okay. First impressions on that. Definitely a solid shot if you give it a little time. You try and shoot really, really quickly. You couldn't see it, but I could see it where it was going. The darts started to lose a lot of their energy and kind of go off side to side. So definitely a straight up semi-automatic rifle. You want to give those flywheels time to spin up to give it some power. So that's the blaster all together. We've done the first test firing. Now just give me a moment and I'm going to take a closer look at a few things on this blaster. All right, so we're past first impressions, basically, and I took a closer look at this blaster, and there's a few things I like, kind of Nerf, and a few things that are not so Nerf. As you saw me when I was putting it together, I am less than impressed with this wobbly stock. That is definitely a not so Nerf. It looks nice, but you can see how narrow it is once it reaches the blaster itself, and I think that that contributes to how wiggly it is. Now, I have to say that I really like the tactile scope they give you. It's not, I guess, what you might call a sniper rifle scope. Not that these things give you any accuracy anyways, but it looks really cool, and it even has this really cool crosshair created by the plastic points that they built into it. I always appreciate a good banana mag, so that's definitely a nerf. The vertical grip is nice and comfortable. It's nice and smooth. It's got these nice grip lines in it. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe a little wiggly on the rails, but that's definitely still a nerf. Barrel extension. The fact that I think this was the first barrel extension that allowed you to put another barrel extension on it, and it has bottom and top rails. That's a mega nerf. Trust me, I like that. Like, that is so cool. I really liked the color scheme when I first saw that this blaster was released. Obviously, I'm a little bit behind the times in releasing this review. This has been out for a little while, but I am so happy to have this blaster now. Definitely a nerf, and mostly because this was probably Nerf's entire idea behind releasing the Modulus series, is modular, lots of accessories. This blaster has so many rails. It's got top rail, side rail, bottom rail. The barrel extension gives you 2 more rails. This thing has rails everywhere, which gives you all sorts of customizability to what you want to put on this blaster or have ready on the side as a switch for your main optic or whatever. That's just so cool. Definitely a not so nerf is the iron sight at the front of this blaster. They've done this on other blasters in other series, but there's just something about this one that is not very satisfying. It doesn't look like it stops at a perfect vertical. It's kind of wiggly, and I mean, compared to the Rapid Strike, the Rapid Strike has a flip-up circle sight with a little hatch in it, and then it even has 2 more points of alignment through sight holes in the handle, whereas this iron sight you can't even effectively use because the handle is in the way of the line of the iron sight. So I don't know what to say about what else to say about that. Other than that, I think I must say that this blaster feels really good. Forget the stock, put it to the side kind of thing. There's any other number of stocks from other blasters or upgrade kits that you can find that would be much better to balance this out. Makes it a nice length use for a primary blaster. But just generally, this blaster feels pretty good for balance. The batteries are under the front grip, which means that you have lots of control over the weight. It's not in a funny spot that's gonna make the blaster want to tilt funny or anything like that in your grip. The battery case itself makes a pretty good grip with these striations to give you a fairly solid hold on it. What else? I love the style on these flywheel blasters where you have the flywheel button, the trigger, and then right in front of your middle finger is the magazine release. That is the perfect design. That is what they should continue with these magazine fed blasters, is that clip release right in front of your non-trigger finger. That makes it so easy to release it and slap a new magazine in. Just some last simple observations. The jam door looks like it gives you plenty of space to work with. The handle feels like it might get a little bit in the way, but there's enough room to work in there that if anything gets a little bunged up in there, that it should do just fine to dig a finger in there and get it out. I will say that the handle, the grip, takes some getting used to. I think my hand is fairly used to it now, but the first time that I picked up the blaster and put my hand on it, it did feel really weird with these kind of empty spaces and ridges everywhere kind of thing, rather than the more, like, it even has some of the stuff that I like on the back here, little grippy surfaces kind of thing. That is pretty good. These ridges that are created by the empty spaces, they feel kind of weird, take some getting used to. So final thoughts on the N-Strike Modulus ECS 10. I am very happy to have this blaster in my collection. I think just occasionally there were other blasters available out there that I was more interested in this, but I have always wanted this ever since I saw that it was about to be released. I just really enjoy my flywheel blasters, and I especially enjoy having accessories, which this one came with a bunch of, and very high quality accessories at that. So definitely overall this gun is very Nerf. I am very happy with it, and I can't wait to see what I can set up with this blaster with my other accessories, do with my other blasters with this gun's the accessories that came with this gun, and just have lots of fun with it. Well, that's it for us here today at Toys and Tacarin. I hope you enjoyed this video and are looking forward to more, because I have many more unboxing reviews planned for the future. Until then, just remember to build it, blast it, and enjoy it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and you can find my blog at toysandtacarin.com, and all of this is listed in the description below.